Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Internet Vault, your one-stop shop for all things enlightening and entertaining. Today, we're diving deep into the art of argument, unveiling 10 tricks that'll have you winning debates left, right, and center. We'll explore everything from mastering your emotions to the power of listening, all the way to knowing when to concede. Gear up, folks, as we dive into these top-notch tips and tricks that will arm you with the skills to win any argument. Kickstarting our list is the power of listening. Now, don't misconstrue this as mere silence while you impatiently await your turn to speak. No, it's much more than that. Listening is about tuning into the other person's wavelength. It's about comprehending their perspective. Imagine being in the midst of an argument. The room is buzzing with tension. Instead of just preparing your next point, truly listen to what the other person is saying. Listen not only to the words, but also the emotions behind them. Understand their concerns. You see, when you listen, you're not just hearing, you're showing respect. You're showing them that their views matter to you. And this, my friends, can disarm even the most stubborn of opponents. It's like a secret weapon, hidden in plain sight. Remember, to win an argument, you first need to win the person over, and listening is the key. Next up, we have mastering your emotions. Now, a heated exchange can be a breeding ground for high emotions, but it's essential to keep a cool head. When you let emotions run wild, they tend to cloud your judgment, often leading you astray from the objective at hand. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of an argument so caught up in your feelings that you lose sight of what you were arguing for in the first place? That's the power emotions can have, and it's why mastering them is so crucial in any argument. By keeping your emotions in check, you can maintain a clear line of thought, making your points more effectively and persuasively. Plus, a calm and composed demeanor can even influence your opponent, helping to keep the argument on track and productive. So, keep those emotions in check and maintain a calm and composed demeanor. Moving on, we delve into the art of questioning. Now, this isn't about firing off queries left and right. No, it's about strategic questioning, asking the right questions at the right time. Think of it like chess. Your questions are your moves, each one designed to steer the argument in your favor. But how do you know what's the right question? Here's a trick. Focus on open-ended questions. You know, the kind that can't be answered with a simple yes or no. These questions make your opponent think, and while they're mulling over an answer, you're gaining control of the argument. The art of questioning is all about balance. It's about knowing when to probe, when to challenge, and when to sit back and let the other person reveal their hand. So folks, sharpen your questioning skills and watch as the argument swings in your favor. At the halfway mark, we have confidence. Now, this isn't about puffing up your chest and talking the loudest, but about truly believing in your perspective. Confidence is a game changer in any argument. It's the unwavering belief in your standpoint that makes your argument more persuasive. It's like a secret weapon that, when wielded correctly, can tip the scales in your favor. It's not about being the most knowledgeable, but about presenting your points with conviction. Confidence conveys that you've thought about your points, you've researched, and you stand by them. Remember, confidence is contagious. If you speak with assurance, your opponent is more likely to consider your points seriously. But keep in mind, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Confidence invites discussion, while arrogance shuts it down. So keep your chin up, wear that confidence, and let your argument do the talking. Next on our list is the importance of facts over fiction. In the grand arena of debate, nothing holds more weight than good old-fashioned facts. They're like your secret weapon, your armor and your shield. They give your arguments substance, credibility, and power. So always make sure to gather your facts from reliable and credible sources. Now, we all know the temptation to bend the truth a little, to make our argument sound just a bit more compelling. But remember, using fake or misleading information is like building a castle on sand. It may look impressive at first, but it won't stand up to scrutiny. And once your credibility takes a hit, it's mighty hard to recover. Think of it this way. In an argument, you're selling an idea. And just like any good salesperson, you need to believe in what you're selling. If it's based on fiction, you're setting yourself up for failure. Remember, folks, in the world of arguments, facts are your best friends. Coming up next is the power of persuasion. a formidable tool in the art of argument. Now, persuasion isn't about manipulation or deceit. No, it's about presenting your viewpoint in a compelling, convincing manner. It's about the careful choice of words, the tone of your voice, and the passion behind your beliefs. Think of it as the difference between saying, "I think this is a good idea," and "I believe this idea has the potential to revolutionize our approach." The latter exudes confidence, conviction, and paints an enticing picture of possibilities. Persuasive language is also about empathy. It's about understanding the other person's perspective and tying your argument to their values and beliefs. It's about saying, "I see where you're coming from, but consider this." Remember, the goal here isn't to steamroll the other person into submission, but to guide them gently towards your point of view. So harness the power of persuasion and watch your argumentative skills soar. Penultimate on our list is respectful discourse. In the heat of an argument, it's easy to let emotions take the wheel and steer us down a road of disrespect. But let's pump the brakes on that. Maintaining respect during a debate not only keeps the discussion on track, but also fosters a more productive environment for resolution. Insults or disrespect can derail an argument faster than a New York minute, turning it into a personal attack rather than a constructive conversation. The moment we resort to name-calling or belittling, we've stepped out of the realm of argument and into the ring of discord. It's crucial to remember that the goal of an argument isn't to defeat the other person, but to reach a mutual understanding. And how can we achieve that if we're not even respecting each other's perspectives? Always remember, respect is the cornerstone of any successful argument. Last but not least, we have knowing when to concede. There's a common misconception that admitting you're wrong is a sign of weakness. But let me tell you, that's far from the truth. In fact, it's a show of strength, of maturity, and of respect towards the other person. Stubbornness, on the other hand, can be a real roadblock in a productive argument. It can cloud your judgment, make you miss out on valuable insights, and even strain relationships. So, how do you know when to concede? It's simple. When you realize that your stance is based on incorrect information or flawed reasoning, that's your cue. Remember, an argument is not about winning or losing, it's about reaching a mutual understanding. And sometimes that requires you to admit your mistakes. So don't shy away from conceding when you're wrong. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Well, there you have it, folks. Our top 10 tricks to easily win any argument. We've journeyed together through the power of listening, where we learned that understanding is the foundation of any argument. Then we explored mastering our emotions, reminding ourselves that keeping a cool head can tip the scales in our favor. We delved into the art of questioning, sharpening our skills to dissect an argument and get to the truth. Remember, a well-placed question can unravel even the most complex of debates. Next, we highlighted that confidence is key. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. We also emphasized the importance of facts over fiction. Solid, verifiable information is a powerful weapon in any argument. And who could forget the power of persuasion? The art of convincing others through compelling reasons and logical explanations. We underscored the value of respectful discourse. Maintaining respect, even in heated debates, will always leave a positive impression. Finally, we touched upon knowing when to concede. Sometimes admitting you're wrong can be the strongest move in an argument. Now it's your turn to put these techniques into practice. Try them out, flex those argument muscles, and share your experiences with us. We're excited to hear about your victories, your learning moments, and how these tricks have helped you. Thank you for spending your time with us today at the Internet Vault. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Remember, knowledge is power.